Hey everybody, welcome back. We're playing Earthbound, and we're in this part of the game where the music gets trippy, and the enemies are trippy, and everybody's just trippy. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. The last couple of weeks have just been insane for me. I have done nothing but live off coffee. I have also had a few energy drinks, which I was like, I will never do that again. And here I am, where I've just had like 2, possibly 4 in like the last week, which is like a new for me. And that it was different. It was a different experience. I had some of the new game fuels. Those things are really good, very addictive. I almost just got off coffee completely and just went back to energy drinks, but here we are. Where I'm drinking coffee again. I've done nothing but watch Boomerang for the last 2 days. Seriously? I've just watched Scooby-Doo for the last like 2 days with my son. He enjoys that shit. He's not feeling so hot, so I was like, well, actually that's not even remotely how that went down. I didn't just buy Boomerang for him. I freaking downloaded Boomerang because I had what did I have? Oh, I have the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo downloaded on my Amazon account, and then I was like, I'll go ahead and buy the rest of the series. Great, now I'm poisoned. So I get it for talking about stuff that has nothing to do with this game. We'll get back into talking about this game in a minute, but I was gonna download the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and they don't have it anymore on their little Amazon account, and I was like, well, son of a bitch. So like I keep reading around, and it's like, oh well, you can get the Boomerang thing, and I'm like, well, what's the Boomerang thing got on it? So then I look at the Boomerang deal and I go, this is actually a good idea. All it is nothing but old cartoons, so Jetsons, Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes. There's some, oh excuse me, there is some other like kind of newer cartoons. There's like a remake of Josie and the Pussycats on there, and there's Care Bears remake. I say it's a remake. It's not really a remake. It's more like a new version of it, I suppose. That's kind of what I would call it. So, anywho's, so yeah, I ended up just paying for that. It's like $30 a year. I'm like, that's not bad. I mean, for unlimited cartoons, psh. And you know, I mean, I sat down like the first day with it and watched like, I've just been watching Scooby-Doo. I'm not even shitting you. I watched like Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers, which, by the way, is my hands down favorite Scooby-Doo movie. I don't know if anybody that's my age remembers the video store days, when it's like you would just go to the video store, and I mean, when you were a kid, you didn't really want to watch anything different. You could just watch the same thing 15 million times and it was still just as good. It never got old. Nothing ever got old. So I think I rented like Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers 1 billion times. I rented Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 1 billion times. I rented a couple of the like Ninja Turtle videos, not the movies, because I had Secret of the Ooze on VHS, and I watched the hell out of that one too. Like when I started replacing all VHSs with DVDs, you know, it was like had to get Ninja Turtles, had to get Ninja Turtles 2. So see, that's it for the most part. I'm gonna kind of change it up and do some different stuff as far as this channel goes. I had an idea as far as so I'm about ready to get this Sanctuary. So if you don't remember where we were in this game, we made it back to Pooh's, well, Kato in this case, Kato's home place, home planet. It's not his home planet. of Dalaam. I think that's how you say that. Ugh. I really need to look up some pronunciations. But it was where we had the bunny key and we had to go through the bunny cave, and I did it once, and that take of me going through the bunny cave the first time was a freaking disaster. And I said, well, this is not gonna make the cut, so I went ahead and backtracked, redid the whole thing. I think I got lost in there, and I went, oh, great, grand, wonderful. So when I ended up getting lost, I had to stop the take and go back. Like, I can't describe it. But so these guys, the best thing to do with these two, which is I believe their name's Thunder and Storm. I'm sorry. Best thing to do them is use Psy-Freeze all the way, and Benny used bottle rockets, but Kato and Paula use Psy-Freeze. Daryl used his best Psy attack, which would be Rockin'. Because if you use the Psy-Freeze, it will actually render them immobile for a little bit, and you can just wail on them, which is the best thing. So let's see, what else have I been doing here? So I got on subreddit, I got on Reddit, which is the first time I went on Reddit to see if maybe there was a way that I could start getting this channel out there. I had a couple of people watch my videos. Huge shout out to Egimoto. Egimoto is, if you haven't seen their channel, go check them out. Their channel is hilarious. I love them. I watched, they did a video on, oh gosh, one of my favorite games, Homefront, and it's really hilarious. Their animations are funny, and yeah, just check them out. I could probably throw a link in there. I'll probably ask them about that first, though, if they will get back to me. I think they kind of, their approach to videos is that they do videos, like, the videos are ready when they're ready, essentially, which I like. It's not like they're just pumping out videos, which was kind of my philosophy there for a while. Was just, I'll pump out as many videos as humanly possible without actually, like, taking the time to throw in my own kind of brand of humor. Anyway, so I got on Reddit, and the best thing about Reddit, so I'm on Earthbound's Reddit subreddit and some other subreddits, mostly like Let's Play Reddits, where you can go in there and post your videos, people watch them and critique them for you, and that's where I got a lot of the stuff I changed. So some of the stuff, if you noticed, that I went through and threw up like the first 7 Earthbound videos that I made, plus some other videos. The audio, as far as I was concerned, was not, I didn't like it near as much. I felt like I sounded kind of nasally, which I think I do always sound really nasally. But I went ahead and tried to change it to where I didn't sound nearly as much like I was just yelling into a cone. And so hopefully it's a little better. Anyways, sorry. So the Bracer of Kings, I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Bracer of Kings is a piece of armor that only Pooh can wear, and we'll probably have some fun with that later when we go after the sword. But that's later in the game. Anyways, on Earthbound's subreddit, so people were posting. Somebody posted a picture about, I think, it was something about how Ness's dad called Jeff to tell him that he had been out there for too long, yada yada, which is hilarious. And anyways, all these people were posting on there because the guy used the banana border you can change your borders in this game, which I love. You can have the regular border. There's a mint border, strawberry, banana, and peanut butter. I think's the borders. Anyway, somebody posted on there. They go, what kind of person uses the banana border? You sick monster. And I was like, damn, because I don't think I've used the banana border. I think I used mint and peanut butter, maybe strawberry. But I like the mint border best, honestly. So, but it was so funny because then you have all these people that are like, oh, mint border for life, and all these people that are just choosing the borders that they love the best. It's so funny. But anywho, so we're headed back to, oh Lord, what is this place called? Summers. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. We're headed back towards Summers, and the next place we're trying to get to is Scaraba. Oh Lord. I'm gonna look up some pronunciations so I actually get these names right. Holy crap, do I have $27,000? I'm rich! Cha-ching! Anywho, but we're going to Scaraba, and I don't know if we'll make it in this episode. I mean, I'll check and see how I feel, because I mean that one fight was kind of a big fight, and then we have another fight coming up after that. Like, we have to fight a giant sea monster just to get back to the desert where we are headed, and that'll all lead to the next sanctuary point. Like, we're slowly dwindling down here, where the game starts to become a lot harder. Magic tarts. This lady sells magic tarts, and if I remember right, the magic tarts replenish all of your magic power, your psi power, your PP. I really want to refrain from calling it a PP, because I feel like everybody makes that joke. They're like, you need it for your PP. It's like, oh my god, okay, yes, I get it. Hilarious. Yes, it's funny to say the word PP. So, I'm gonna bash this street sign's brain in. So, but yeah, that's been going on. There's been some other games, like some other stuff I've just been kind of checking out. What else? What other subreddit? Oh, I'm on the Mother 4 subreddit, even though that game has a different name now, and who knows if that thing's even coming out. It would be awesome if it did. I'd probably play it. I saw that the president of Nintendo America stepped down. I'm pretty sure this is old news, but the guy that took over for him, his last name is Bowser, which is hilarious. But either he posted a picture or somebody posted a picture as a joke, but he put, it was basically like, hey Mother fans, if you want Mother 3 in America, bring me Princess Peach. And I'm like, that is hilarious. That's called having a sense of humor with your last name. So anyways, you walk over here, and the Sailor Man, he'll be over here. I'm just kind of twiddly it around here, just because I don't want to. I'm not really sure I want to do this right now, as far as fighting the giant monster. Oh yeah, we have to go across the sea. However, there's a monster named the Kraken, lives in the open sea. He attacks ships that pass through. Are you scared? Man, psh, not me. Never, ever in my life. I love how there's like 15 dudes and they all look alike. So, Lord. Anywho, so, but there's some other games I saw that were coming out. Oh, there's another game that I keep trying to look up, but I can't find a website for the developer, but it was posted because I follow one person on Twitter, and then they were tagged in it because they were the add-on character. I'm like, what? I didn't even know this was coming out. But we'll discuss that next time on bonus points as far as what it is, with the game I'm talking about. Because I think I'm just gonna stop here, and we'll pick it up next time. We'll be on our way to Scaraba, and we'll fight this monster. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna fight this monster, and then we're gonna call it a day. So, anywho, the game I'm talking about, there's a game coming out called Retromania Wrestling. At least I think that's what it's called. But if you go onto Twitter and look up Retro Studios, I believe is who they are. They added Tommy Dreamer to their roster, and their roster is actually pretty solid. I'm sorry, it's Retro Soft Studios. But there's like Tommy Dreamer they added, and the House of Hardcore set, which looks awesome, and then they added the Legion of Doom, which is amazing. If you're into that kind of thing, that's seriously worth checking out. I need to stop the boat. It's been a long time since I was out to open sea. I feel seasick. A sailor gets seasick? Ralph. So the ball guy over there, your buddy, right? He came from Dalaam. You guys must be quiet adventurers. Haha, I'm feeling much better now. Anchors away. Well, I mean, that was fun. So, for this fight against the Kraken, because this is about to happen, he's just gonna like swim up to the side of the boat, and he kind of looks like the friggin' monster from what's that movie with Rick Moranis? I'll think of it here in a minute. Here it comes. Boss fight. Oh my goodness, what is that movie? It's gonna bother me. Yep, still can't think about it. It's the one where Rick Moranis is the guy and he's got the singing plant. What movie is that? And there's like it's a musical. Little Shop of Horrors. How could I not think of that? Anywho, that's what this thing reminds me of. But the boss fight for this thing is the same thing as fighting Thunder and Storm, or Lightning and Storm, whatever their name was. Freeze, Rockin', Bottle Rocket. Heal up party members as needed, but it should be a fairly easy boss fight. If your crew's leveled up, and as long as you kind of have some stuff left over from the Thunder and Storm fight.